Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In this episode, I am here in Forochel to do some of the quests and deeds that I missed or could not do the first time I came through. And you know the drill by now. You should have picked up on the pattern. I am here to do the roving threats and then also the deed to discover the treasures. Of course, I couldn't do these when I initially came through because the treasure deed, you need to be level 90, and the roving threats, I believe you need to be level 100. If you come to Forochel after level 100, you get this auto bestowal quest here, the Roving Threats of Forochel. In your absence, new threats have come to Forochel. Ostasant, a warrior from Surikila, seeks assistance in defeating the threats that she has recently encountered. Alright, and she's right over here.
May I be of help to you?
I am looking for a warrior. Is that you? I have recently returned to Surikila from a hunting expedition. I saw beasts of such evil. Forochel does have its share of deadly beasts, but these were unlike anything I have seen before. I fear darkness is coming. I can feel it in the wind. I do not know if I will be able to defend my people if the darkness spreads to my village. I hope that you are able to help me restore peace to the Ice Bay. Alright, there are 4 roving threats here.
Will you hear my words?
We Losoth care for our mammoths. They are a valuable creature for travel and protection from the northern storms. The Gardain do not hold the mammoth in as high regard. They corrupt them and raise them with hatred. The largest of their mammoths is Grokerna. I warn you, this creature is deadly. Its rider can barely control the beast. Sadly, this menace needs to be dealt with.
Will you hear my words?
The Gardon chieftain, known as Forochel, is on the move. His tribe has already murdered many in Losoth over the years. Now that he is out in the open, it is our time to strike. I wonder if his movements are connected to those foul winds from the east.
They must speak Eteleviras.
Something sinister stirs in my land. We Losoth feel a foul wind blowing from the east. The winds brought with them a creature we call Mustarka. This terrifying wight from Angmar disrupts the balance in my icy land. It searches for something, perhaps a treasure, and kills anything in its path. Will you help us to protect this cold north?
Come, Eteleviras. I would speak with you.
An evil seeps through the ice water running off a glacier in spring. I have seen a giant wandering the frozen plains. You may not believe me, but it is not a creature of the living. His skin is decayed, frozen, and there's a strange glow around him. Could it be a wight or perhaps something worse? My people need less to fear. Tales of this giant they call Ukosurma are already starting to spread. Excellent, so let me flash up all of the possible location for the roving threats, and I will edit as I begin to find some of these. Alright, I have found the first one, the white giant. Very cool aesthetics to him, and this one was not too far. He's literally just outside of here. Surikila, or at least that's where he was for me. So he does have some dread, so I went ahead and popped the hope token. But let me go ahead and start getting some buffs going. And then I will start just putting a ton of bleeds on him. All the good stuff, you know? Alright, let me get a nice Warden's Challenge queued up, and then we're going to start blasting him. Oh, he's doing something nasty that I do not like. Whatever that is, I was getting away from it. Now let me get the bleeds going. I'm parrying, I'm blocking. We're doing good, I think. Yeah, he's got a ton of bleeds on him. There's very little he's going to be able to do now. Even if things were to go south, I think that he would bleed out. Okay, very good. Not bad. He is dead. I will see you guys at the next roving threat then. Alright, looks like I have found the Mumakil here. This should be an interesting fight, I think. Let me show you where I'm at. Over here. Cool. Let me start getting buffed up as I stalk my prey. This should be interesting. All right, let me just go in here. Let me queue up a Warden's Triumph. Let's start. Let's go. Get the bleeds going. This is nice. I love the Warden bleeds. Just look at the damage melt off this guy. Let me do a little bit of healing gambits, though. Where's my mouse? I can't see my mouse. Where's my mouse? Alright, we're good here. Where did my mouse go? Am I going crazy? I cannot see my mouse. This is very odd. There it is. What happened to my mouse? I don't know why it disappeared. Anyway, we're back. We're good here. We got everything we needed. Let me move on to the next roving threat. Alright, I have found the next one. He is just over here for me. Cool. Let me go ahead and just destroy him. Try to get all his little wolves here. It's actually doing a lot of damage. Nice interrupt. Might actually have to start doing a little bit of healing here, or I might die. Alright, we survived. We survived. We're good. We got one more roving threat. Let me see if I can find him. I have found the last one. It's a spooky white. It's all the way over here in the west of the map for me. So I went all the way from east to west looking for these roving threats. Let me get some buffs up. And then we will start fighting this bad boy. Alright, and let me get a Warden's Triumph queued up, and let's begin. Alright, so that interrupted nothing. Use a potion, that way I don't have to switch away from damage and having to use my healing gambits. I will heal. I'm messing up my gambits here. Alright, we're good. Good enough. Good enough. Alright, we're fine. Kind of messed up my gambits there, but we got everything we needed. Let me go ahead and return now that I've gotten all four. And then we will turn these in.
May I be of help to you?
At last, Grunkerna can rest. That creature has endured a fate worse than death for far too long. No Losoth would ever treat a mammoth with such disregard as the Gardane do. I hope that one day we shall put an end to the Gardane treachery in the north.
Greetings, J.R.R.
You have done a great deed for Losoth. Something dark angers the Gardane spirits. May Surikila be spared or be able to defend itself. We shall be ever watchful.
May I be of help to you?
You say the white war armor from Angmar? This is unsettling. The Losoth are not prepared to fight what lies to the east. Even our best warriors are no match for the strange creatures from over the mountains that I have heard about. Perhaps having you around will keep the dark winds from blowing too far west.
You are a stranger to the Lumiveki.
This foul creature is no more? This is good news for all of Forochel. What is this you say? You believe that the giant may have been controlled by some other mysterious force? The dark winds from the east must have something to do with this. Alright, so those are all the roving threats. I got a deed completed. Virtue cap reached, of course. Let me just... I don't know. I guess we'll do wit. Alright, cool. So, you know the drill. Next up, we will do all of the treasures here. So let me show you all the locations for those. The first treasure is here in the northwest shore of Surikila. There is an island on the frozen lake, and within that island, there is a treasure cache. Oh my gosh, I can't get a good angle on it. There we go. Behind this large rock, there should be another treasure. On some cliffs near the shore, you will find the next treasure. There's another treasure here in the corner of some ruins. At the very top of Pinti Lairi, there is the next treasure. By an icy cold river is another hidden treasure chest. On the northern tip of Kisasari is another treasure. At the camp of Norsu Lairi is another treasure. By the rockworms in Lansi Ma, there is going to be another treasure. You know it. There's no surprises here, just treasure after treasure. At the foot of this giant mountain cliff, we will find our second to last treasure. Along the wall of Kabil Zahar is the last treasure in Forochel. And that is it. That is everything I had to do here in Forochel. So next up, I am headed to Eregion to do some of the things that I missed there. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.